He's one of those musicians that is, I am a musician. That's what I am. And he's from the church. You know, his mama is a pastor, and he plays at church. You know, and he's just a musician. This is what I do. If I put out an album, cool. You know, but this is just what he does. You know, and he's not a big fan of rushing anything, as you know. So.
2025 just needs to go ahead and wrap it up. Everyone and their mama dropping dead, and now Dangelo too? According to his family, he was secretly battling cancer all this time, but Erykah Badu is calling it BS, claiming that his death was a spiritual attack. Erykah loves dabbling in all that spiritual voodoo stuff, so if her alarm bells are telling her there was demonic activities involved, then she might be onto something. What's crazy is, she isn't just saying this because she thinks that's the case. Oh no. Word on the street is that actually Dangelo confided in Erykah about some of the spiritual attacks he was fighting, even asking her for spiritual protection, specifically around the time Angie Stone mysteriously died. So what's really happened? Did Dangelo know he was next in line after Angie Stone? Let's get into it. Dangelo's family had been pretty secretive about his pancreatic cancer diagnosis, but upon his death, they released this heartfelt statement that said, "The shining star of our family has dimmed his light for us in this life." After a prolonged and courageous battle with cancer, we are heartbroken to announce that Michael D'Angelo Archer, known to his fans around the world as D'Angelo, has been called home, departing this life today, October 14th, 2025. We are saddened that he can only leave dear memories with his family, but we are eternally grateful for the legacy of extraordinarily moving music he leaves behind. We ask that you respect our privacy during this difficult time, but invite you all to join us in mourning his passing, while also celebrating the gift of song that he has left for the world. Now you'd think folks would just accept the cause of death to be pancreatic cancer like his family said, but they weren't having it. In fact, they flooded the comments of this post, accusing his family of covering the truth. Some people brought up how suspicious it was that he died just 4 months ago, after his baby mama Angie Stone died. And if y'all been keeping up, you already know there was also a lot of talk about Angie being taken out. Angie died in a very suspicious car accident right after she got online and accused some label executives of stealing millions of dollars from her and doing voodoo on her so she wouldn't clock them. Angie was pissed as hell about the whole thing, claiming that she was going to drag all of them to court and sue the hell out of them. From the looks of it, she really had solid proof that they were responsible for all the dents in her account, but as I said, she suddenly died just days after putting this on blast.
How much money they have taken from me, how much they have stolen from me, monies that I'm supposed to be, I should have been able to retire 20 years ago with the money I've made, supposedly. But there are key people that have been driving the ships. And what they've been doing is improperly representing me, improperly stealing from me, taking things in their own hand, changing and switching lanes because they knew I didn't know that part.
What makes the whole thing even more disturbing is that Angie explicitly implied that the whole thing felt like a spiritual attack on her life and her family. Not only that, she knew they were going to try to end her life before she had the chance to drag them to court because at the end of her rant, she told folks to side-eye a certain group of people if anything happened to her. Why will Angie be telling people what to do? If something happens to her, if she didn't know the people she was going after were capable of silencing her, she obviously knew. That's why she said what she said. And guess what? Just days after she said all this, she got into a deadly car accident at 4 a.m. while she was on her way back from doing a show. Girl, one thing about these demonic Hollywood people, they waste no time putting that hit out once they know you're ready to run your mouth. Sis was living her life, doing shows back to back, but the moment she starts questioning her finances, she suddenly dies? They aren't even trying to hide it anymore at this point. Anyway, according to reports, Angie's car flipped over multiple times, leaving her and some of her crew members severely injured. The crazy thing is, she didn't actually die from this. As she was trying to break herself out of the car, a mysterious truck came out of nowhere and slammed her car again. And that was what really finished her off. You can't tell me this doesn't sound like those TV shows where the hitmen wait around to make sure their target is dead, and once they see signs of life, they get into action to finish the job. I'm just saying.
And if I never get it, at least you heard it from me, because I don't know what they might do to keep from paying me all the money they owe me. Attack. I knew it was a spiritual attack on me. However, I was treated, and God healed me, cleared up.
But that wasn't the only shady thing about Angie's death. Out of all the 8 other people who were in the car, she was the only one who died. People weren't buying this at all, and they believe till this day that it was a planned attack. I mean, Angie herself called it before it happened. Now going back to Dangelo and Erykah, it's being speculated that after Angie warned us about the industry possibly silencing her before she could get the chance to talk, she went to Dangelo to give him the names of the folks she suspected were going to come after her. Dangelo and Angie had their problems in the past, but they resolved it a while ago for the sake of their son. So her going to confide in him isn't that far-fetched. It's unclear what exactly she told Dangelo, but word on the street is it was enough for him to run to Erykah for spiritual protection once they actually took her out. Unfortunately, whatever demonic spiritual stuff Erykah has been playing with wasn't strong enough to protect him. According to sources, Erykah didn't take the news about his passing well. Not only does she reportedly blame herself, she is also hurt because she and Dangelo had some history around the same time he was with Angie. They never actually confirmed they were dating, but there were a lot of whispers about them being connected spiritually, especially after they collaborated on Your Precious Love. If y'all remember, everyone was shipping them really bad back in the day, and they kind of played into it too. As I said, they never confirmed they were dating, but they definitely also didn't deny it, so you can take that however you want in life. And when it comes to Dangelo's death, Erykah might want to start looking over her shoulder too, because if these rumors are true, then she might be next. Dangelo and Angie's son, Michael Archer Jr., put out a statement talking about how sad he was about losing both of his parents within 4 months. It has been a very rough and sad year for me, but one thing that both of my parents taught me was to be strong. Honestly, y'all, I feel really bad for him. Imagine losing your mom in a suspicious car accident right after she came on the internet talking about how she felt her life was in danger, then losing your dad too right after he allegedly went seeking spiritual protection because he felt he was next. One person said, losing both parents in the same year is a lot OMG. Another person said, this is so sad. No parents. I hope their son stays strong and have support around him. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about Dangelo's reportedly running to Erykah for protection? And do y'all really believe he was taken out by the industry? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.